but until we roll into the typical medium starting position, which will be just on that little ridge line next to the heavy engagement zone, let's have a few words about the RIPPER pattern. It's actually almost a carbon copy of the regular T-8, the M26 Pershing on the US Staff tree. And it's pretty much a jack-of-all-trades kind of a machine, which is a very nice way of saying that it doesn't really excel in anything. Well, luckily it doesn't really have any glaring problems either, so at least we have that going for us. And ooh, what do we have there? A rather squishy, but very dangerous T-8 heavy tank, and we can get the side shots. Yes, we can. The dispersion is actually not that great on the M46, at least compared to its competitor between the T-8 Premium Center. That was an unlucky bounce there from the turret. 0.36 meters dispersion is not bad, but a lot of the others have 0.32, 0.33, so there's that. Still, if the AMX keeps on insisting to give us his sights, then we will be very happy to take advantage of it. Now we will focus on the heavy tanks here at the beginning of the match. Our platoon mate is covering the middle, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of action going on. Surprisingly though, there is a reasonably sized push coming on the J line, which might be a little bit of concern. But we have to see, I mean, there is enough armor there on that side of the map, so we shouldn't really be worrying about that too much just at the beginning of the match yet. Now, focusing on the heavy tanks could be a little bit problematic. One of the downsides of the Korean pattern is actually the penetration. 192mm is not bad, but most of the tanks have 200 plus, especially from the premium mediums, so that could be a little bit tricky, even shooting at the fronts of the T-8s. And that's not really good news. It seems that the enemy did manage to break through on the other side after all, so let's see if we can forbid them the entry to our base. Luckily the Hellcat is on his toes as well. He already put on some quite effective fire, which is very useful, and that was a really nice snapshot on the T-32, and an important one. And it's good to see that we are also caring a little bit about artillery. You have to stick close to this wall as much as possible, because artillery can loop shells over it if you get yourself out of position. Now that side seems to be fairly safe, but there is that T-54 Mod 1 coming through on the other side of the map, so we definitely have to do something about it. Also Ferdinand and the IS-6 starting to push, so we have to help out, and gun depression just wasn't really enough. 10 degrees, it's not bad, but nothing really exceptional either at this tier. But there is also a WZ coming up in the middle, so we have to keep him in mind. There he goes. And no, unfortunately he is in cover, it seems. That's okay. Time to go and rescue the Hellcat if we can. T-54 Mod 1 is a dangerous machine. He has quite good armor for frontal engagements, and the Hellcat does the right job. And he has also quite a meaty gun. Nice shot there in the underplate, and he's firing APCR, and he did no damage. So most probably he did hit our turret frontally, which is about the only point where we can bounce him. Luckily his reload is not the best, So we managed to take him out with taking only one shot. Now you did see us struggling a little bit outflanking him, and that's because we only have a 38 degrees per second ultraverse in this thing. Again, not the best. So let's just quickly recap the situation. It doesn't look as bad, but that OI is on perilously low health. It's 10-10 for the moment. And nope, let's correct it to 11-11. Now the IS-6 has been very passive up until now, so I would pretty much expect him to be in the same position. As it seems, the hacker didn't spot him and oops, there he is, and that's really bad news. He gives us the sight, but that trolley's side armor gets the best of us. Yeah, this is a very dangerous engagement there. Camping in the back, the IS-6 has still all of his health left and really don't want to be facing him frontally. So this is a very wise move. Let's relocate. Let's engage him on our own terms. He doesn't seem to be the strongest of players, so with a bit of careful placement we should be able to outplay him. This WZ-131 is a more dangerous opponent. He's quite mobile, and he has a relatively dangerous gun as well.